Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man Ace back at it again. I'm sharing with you guys my trading journey for the next 10 days, and the goal is $100 per day doing day trading. All right. And I'm day trading Tesla specifically. In this video, I wanted to highlight something that I thought would be important for new people, um, just new traders, just people who are considering getting into day trading, because I wanted to talk about what these candles look like as they're forming. So even though I'm making a profit each day, I wanted to show you that what's happening while I'm waiting for my profit target, right? What's happening with each candle? Am I losing money during this process? What's my mindset or mentality like while I'm watching the development of my strategy, my setup, my trade entry, and my exit, while I'm waiting to hit that my trade target. All right, so let's jump right on into it. Let me show you my screen here. All right, so this is a particular trade that I entered in. And as you can see, this is a profit, this P&L column here um, has a parentheses, and within it or enclosed is $147.50. This means a negative. This means you're in the negative, you're in the red. All right, so I'm going to rewind this just a little bit to the beginning when I entered the trade, so you can see what happened. So you can see here, let me go. First, I was up 10 bucks. So at the open, I'm up 10 bucks. So this is the opening of the trade, and this is for the entire day because you might make multiple trades. So they track both the opening of the initial trade and then the overall profit and loss for the day, because it might vary based on how many trades you enter. So this is just one call for what is this, Tesla? Yeah, this is one call, one contract for Tesla, and the cost was what is it, 700 bucks? Yeah, 700 bucks. So you can see what it cost me plus what I made initially when the trade was confirmed was 10 bucks. So it added $10 to my overall net liquid. So it cost me 700 and I quickly made $10. But as you can see, this trade started to go the opposite direction. So now it's $32. And so ignore what I'm doing here. All I was doing is trying to go in and quickly enter a stop loss or a trailing stop, so as to limit my overall loss. But notice, just keep an eye on the profit and loss column and notice how it continues to increase, right? 145, 147. But then it starts to go down to 120 and so forth. So I wanted to show you that. Now, let me show you what the candles look like as that's happening. So this is important. This is important. Let me pull this down here over. Okay. So this is Tesla. This is Tesla. And I'm on the 1 minute chart because this is where I can quickly demonstrate what's happening when a candle develops or as it's developing or forming. Now, just for all the new people, again, I'm on the 1 minute chart. All that means is that each of these candles are 1 minute. That means from 0 to 59 seconds is the duration of each of these candles. After 59 seconds, it starts a new candle. Now, how that works is like so. Take this candle, for example. The candle closed here. All right. This is where the candle closed at this point. So when it closed, the next candle opened here. So now this is 0 seconds. And as it's developing, it's gonna be fluctuating. You'll notice that it will fluctuate up and down, up and down. It just depends. Doesn't do it all the time for every single candle, but I'm gonna demonstrate what it looks like. But I just wanted to give a overview for the new people who haven't seen a candle form or any of that. So just really wanted to touch and highlight this point. So now we open here and then we eventually came all the way to this point, but we pulled back and eventually closed at this level. So the wick just shows where the lowest point of the candle formation occurred, but then when it closed, this is the level. So the body, this end point is where the candle closed. Now we opened here by there's a little small wick there, but that just means the buyers pushed it. We came to this point, but then we came all the way back down to the lowest point, which is this wick here, this small wick here, but then we closed again here. Same thing. I'm going to go one more candle and then I'm going to show it to you in real time. We opened here. We opened here. For the red candles, this is what we open at the top. For the green candles, we open at the bottom. So don't be confused. Green candle, we opened at the bottom, closed at the top. Red, we opened at the we opened at the top and closed at the bottom. Not at the wick, but at the bottom of the solid body portion of the candle. So we opened here and we closed here. There's a small wick here and there's a small wick here. And all that means is that when we opened, at some point during the 59 seconds, at some point during the 59 seconds, we reached this level. We reached this level. So this means at some point the candle turned green because we're going in the opposite direction. If it's going up, that means the price is going up. If it's going down, that means the price is going down. So if the price is going up, we're in the green from the point where it last closed. That's why it's important. So from where we closed, if it went to this point, that means we were actually green. But eventually we started to push that price began to get pushed back down. And this is where it finally closed. As you can see here, we opened here, small wick. We came slightly below the opening, but then we came as high as this point. But then we eventually closed in the positive from where we last closed in the previous candle. That's why this candle is green. And so now let me demonstrate the fluctuation of these candles as they are forming, right? So it's going to go a little fast here, but just bear with. So you can see it fluctuating, and you can kind of keep an eye on this line here as it is associated with this price point here at 245.37, and you'll just watch it fluctuate. 244.90, 244.84, and it's just fluctuating. It'll even pop all the way back. You notice that it's so what's happening is a battle between buyers and sellers. Sellers want to drive the price down. Buyers want to push the price up. That's why we have this wick. So we reached as high as this low point here of the wick, but buyers started to come in and buy more, pushing the wick to this highest point, right where it had opened initially. And that's why we see we came all the way back to the open, but then sellers came back, started to come back strong, but buyers are in there. They're hanging in, but up, buyers, they won. So now go to the next candle, 60 seconds. Remember, 59 seconds. So we started green. Sellers are pushing, but oh, look at the buyers. They're coming back strong. Buyers are coming back strong. Notice that we reached that high point. Let me go back a little bit. Notice we reached this high point, but sellers are coming back. They're pushing back. They're selling. They're selling. They're selling. They're selling. They're selling. And we came all the way back to this low. Same thing. Next candle. 59 seconds total. There's a battle. There's a battle. Buyers and sellers, they're going at it. Who's going to win? Up, it looks like buyers won that one. Same thing. Sellers, buyers, fighting it out. Fighting it out. Buyers look like they're winning. Oh no, they're winning. And obviously, if you bet that the price was going to go up, you're happy that the buyers are winning. If you bet that the price was going to go down, you're not so happy. So now watch this candle here. Notice that we got all the way to this point and it's looking like we're going to keep going. That price is going to keep increasing. But no, sellers came back. Sellers came back. And you can see that's why that wick, that's how that wick is formed. So it's from the opening point, and it's basically how far did we get with during the formation of this candle to the top of the candle, and how far did we get to the bottom. So that's why you'll see those wicks. um, so here, same thing, and I'm just going to kind of fast forward so you can see more of how these candles just fluctuate as they're forming. So why is this important? Why is this important? It's because you don't want to focus too much of your attention on what's happening while the candle is developing. You want to wait until that candle close. That's going to show you the direction. And notice we're actually going in the we're continuing that uptrend. Yeah, we're making some, it looks like we were going to go the opposite direction, but we didn't. And if you jumped out because it was in the process of forming, then you jumped out too soon, because look, we ended up continuing um, in the upward motion while and that price was basically increasing. We came back for a retest here, but let's see what happened as the candle closed. We came back, we retested this level, we held, but now we're shooting to the stars. Look, that's a very strong indication, a very strong price action candle that the buyers are still in control. For as long as this level, this is like a level that's showing you an indicator that you can use to keep to see visually, are we still going up or are we going to make our way down? So we're still going up, even though it's slightly, we're still going up. So here, we come back, there's a slight pullback to that level. That's fine, that's normal, that's healthy. But then we continue forward, boom, and then we break. So from this point, which this is 250, so we know here is 243. So from this point, let's just say this is around, let's say 246. Let's say 246 to 247. Can't really tell right now, but let's just say it's like $3-4. From this point, 247 or 245 to this point is $5. So we could just use that as a range anywhere between $3 to $5 is how much the price increased from where we were, and that's pretty significant. Like I said, that's why I'm showing you guys it's pretty doable to hit $100 per day. So just wanted to show you all the development of how these candles they form, and they could start out green like we did with the next candle here. Looks like it was going to be a strong candle to the upside. That price was going to continue to increase, but then sellers pushed back, and then we came back all the way down. So you got to wait until the candle closed, and it eventually closed, and now we can see up. It looks like we might be doing another pullback like we did here. So just wanted to talk about that briefly. There's more that I want to show you because I haven't really seen these types of videos on day trading in the YouTube marketplace. So I wanted to create this and just kind of go over that as I, go through my own experience in day trading journey. So I just wanted to call out some things so that the new people can see exactly, because I didn't know that when people were saying that they were up and they were winning these trades, that they were also at a point losing these trades. So you could be at a loss. It could be a $50 or $100, or depending on the number of contracts, it could be as high as 1,000 or thousands of dollars. But it just depends. But you could actually suffer a loss temporarily, and then eventually it'll rebound and go in the direction that you were betting for or hoping for. So anyway, it's your man Ace. I'm dropping the mic right here. Till next video, stay tuned for more, because I definitely got more content for you. Later.